Are you a mom who enjoys the occasional beer? In this video, I'm going to share what every mom needs to know about breastfeeding after drinking beer and how it can impact your baby's health. 1. Is it safe to drink beer while breastfeeding? No. Alcohol passes through breast milk and therefore can affect your baby's health if consumed while breastfeeding. It is best to avoid drinking beer while breastfeeding altogether, as even moderate amounts of alcohol can affect a baby's sleep patterns, brain development, and coordination. If you do choose to drink, however, there are ways that you can reduce the risks associated with alcohol consumption while breastfeeding. 2. How much beer can a nursing mom safely consume? The amount of beer a nursing mom can safely consume depends on the individual. Some women may be able to drink more than others, while some may not be able to consume any at all. In general, it is best to limit alcohol consumption while breastfeeding. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that nursing mothers avoid drinking more than 1 drink per day, equivalent to 12 ounces of beer. If you are unsure about how much beer you can safely consume, consult your doctor or a lactation specialist for guidance and advice. 3. What are the possible risks of drinking beer while breastfeeding? It is important to remember that when you drink beer while breastfeeding, the alcohol can pass through your milk and get into your baby's system. Since alcohol can cause drowsiness, changes in feeding patterns, and motor coordination issues in babies, it may be best to avoid drinking any amount of alcohol while breastfeeding. In addition, there is a potential for an increased risk of sudden infant death syndrome (SIDS) if you drink excessively during breastfeeding. Additionally, studies have shown that drinking more than 2 units per day may lead to connected problems such as a decreased bond between mother and infant, lowered immunity in the baby, lower milk production, an increase in colic-like symptoms, longer sleeping periods, and increased risk of early weaning. Therefore, it is important to limit your consumption of beer while breastfeeding and avoid binge drinking altogether. 4. What kind of effects do alcohol and hops have on breast milk? Alcohol and hops both have a direct effect on the composition of breast milk. In general, alcohol consumption increases levels of ethyl glucuronide in breast milk. It is an indicator of recent alcohol consumption in biological fluids and can be detected up to 48 hours after consumption. Furthermore, hops contain certain compounds that also affect the composition of breast milk, such as lupulin, which can increase levels of prolactin and decrease levels of oxytocin. This results in reduced letdown reflexes and decreased milk production. Additionally, hops contain phytoestrogens and plant hormones that may act like estrogen and could potentially affect lactation. 5. Does the amount of time elapsed after consuming alcohol matter when it comes to breastfeeding? Yes, the amount of time elapsed after consuming alcohol is important when it comes to breastfeeding. When a mom drinks beer and then breastfeeds, the alcohol enters her bloodstream quickly. It takes around 1 hour for the body to metabolize just 1 drink. However, because of factors such as size and food consumption, this rate can vary from person to person. It's best that nursing mothers wait at least 2 hours after drinking beer before breastfeeding in order to ensure that all traces of alcohol have left their system. To be safe, moms should also consider pumping or not nursing until they feel comfortable that there are no trace amounts of alcohol in their milk supply. If your baby seems fussy or isn't eating well during a particular feeding, it may be a good idea to wait until the alcohol has been metabolized from your system before breastfeeding again. 6. Are there any foods that can help reduce the level of alcohol in breast milk? Yes, there are some foods that may help to decrease the amount of alcohol present in breast milk. Eating a meal before drinking can slow down your body's absorption of alcohol and reduce the amount that gets into your bloodstream. Eating a balanced meal containing protein, complex carbohydrates, and fat is also beneficial, as these will help keep blood sugar levels stable and prevent nursing mothers from becoming overly drowsy or impaired from alcohol. Additionally, eating citrus fruits like oranges or grapefruits may help speed up the rate at which your body metabolizes alcohol. 7. Are there any methods or tips for managing occasional social drinking while nursing a baby? Yes, if you are planning to have a drink, it is best to nurse your baby shortly before having the drink, as it can take up to 2 hours for alcohol levels in breast milk to peak after drinking beer or other alcoholic beverages. Additionally, consider waiting at least 2 hours between drinks and breastfeeding sessions. Supplementing your feedings with formula during this period of time may help reduce your baby's exposure to alcohol contained in breast milk. It is also important to keep track of how much alcohol you are consuming and avoid becoming intoxicated while nursing your baby. Finally, be sure to monitor your baby closely for any signs that she may not be tolerating the amount of alcohol transferred through breast milk. Signs like excessive sleepiness, changes in the baby's feeding pattern, or fussiness may indicate a need to stop drinking until breastfeeding is finished. We hope this video has given you insight into the potential effects of drinking beer while breastfeeding and helped you make an informed decision that works for your family. If you've ever been curious about how alcohol can affect nursing mothers, now is a great time to ask questions in the comments below or reach out to other moms who have had similar experiences. Don't forget to subscribe so that we can keep providing helpful information like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.